Hello, my name is Wanda Adorno. I'm the Family Consumer Science Agent here in the Central District. Today, we're going to talk about changing your oils from salad fats to unsalad fats. For an example, changing your butter or your coconut oil, those are some examples of salad fats, to unsalad fats like olive oil or canola oil. If you're going to have one olive oil in your home, make it extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil is a higher quality oil that tends to have more of a full body flavor. Choose olive oil in a dark bottle or can. Olive oil begins to break down when exposed to light. The dark bottle can help protect the oil and increase shelf life. So make sure that you keep it away from direct sunlight or heat. So today we're gonna make a kachumber salad. It actually comes from an Indian cuisine. So we're gonna use some spices that you probably never thought about using with fruits. So we're gonna use a half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of salt, and the recipe calls for juice from a fresh lemon, but again, a recipe is a guide, so I did have lemon juice, so I'm gonna use about 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. In the Mediterranean diet, we also encourage to have at least nuts 2 to 3 times per week, and this is an excellent way to include your nuts. So the recipe calls for a half a cup of Spanish nuts. I had almonds in my pantry, so I'm gonna swipe the Spanish nuts to almond nuts. The recipe also calls for 2 large tomatoes, 1 jalapeno pepper, 1 English cucumber, 1 mango, and a 1/4 cup of mint. You're also gonna need 1 cup of pineapple. Now you could either do it fresh or you could buy a can. I did went ahead and buy a can, but when you buy canned fruits, make sure that it's packed in an own juice. Sometimes you're gonna see the word syrup or light syrup, and that means they add in sugar to already a fruit that has natural sugars. So make sure that if you're gonna buy canned, that it says packed in own juice. And this already comes diced. Make sure that you wash all your produce before you start cutting them. So my produce already has been washed. So I'm gonna go ahead and dice my tomatoes. I'm gonna cut my jalapeno pepper, and also I'm gonna start cutting my mango and my English cucumber. Mango is also good in vitamin A. It's a good source of vitamin A, which helps your skin, your immune system, and it's high in fiber as well. The jalapeno is optional. If you like spicy, then you're gonna enjoy this recipe. So we're gonna go ahead, we already diced the tomatoes. We're gonna go ahead and add the English cucumber. And we need actually 1 cup of pineapples. We're gonna add the 1 mango. We're actually gonna go ahead and do the spices now, and then we're gonna drizzle the jalapeno, almonds, and mint. The lemon juice. We're gonna go ahead and just kind of mix it a little bit. The jalapeno, and myself, I don't do too well with spicy stuff, so I'm just gonna add half of the jalapeno. But like I said, if you enjoy spicy foods, then go ahead and add that whole jalapeno. Half a cup of almonds. And some mint. And there it is. Once you're done, you want to leave it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes so it could absorb the flavor. It tastes really good. You're definitely going to taste that Indian cuisine. And I hope you enjoy it.